Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, traders, depending on your location. My name is Okoyeocha. I want to bring you, as I do always, the advanced method of Elliott Wave analysis on currency pairs, crypto, indices, stock. Okay. Remember, whenever I say that we have to sell or we have to buy, it means we expect to get a sell setup or buy setup. Don't just go ahead and sell or go ahead and buy, because markets can go further than where we expected. You know, nobody controls the market. We try to follow the market from what we know. Okay, so let's start. DXY, this is weekly chart, and you can see it's developing an interesting corrective pattern, five waves corrective pattern. You can see W, X, Y, X, Z. Now, this wave Z is where we are focusing. Is it completed, or is it are we still, is it completed? So for us to know that, let's go down to daily. Let's go down to daily. So on daily, you can see, wave Z, wave C is always 5 waves. Now you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the last move is wave 5, which will definitely get us to a new high. Okay, let's zoom the chart. And last week, I was expecting a bigger correction, like W, X, Y, maybe lower here. So this is why I say nobody controls the market. We try to forecast from what we have been seeing. So now this very target ended here. It didn't go further. So now the count, the leveling has changed. So you can see now that what we have is 5 waves correction, which is W, X, Y, X, Z. Is it clear? Now we will get 5 waves to the upside. So which we might get to 114. We might get to 114 or even higher. So now this is wave 1. So we are expecting A, B, C, which will go wave 2. Have this in mind. The wave 1 can still go further, but I think it has ended. Then we should know that wave 2 can even go to 90% of wave 1. So why am I saying this? As you see this very box, when market comes here, you just go ahead and buy. It's wrong. If you get to buy setup here, we buy. That's what it means. So if you see my diagram and something like this happened, it's go lower. You say, I said it should go up from here. It means if I just set up from here, I will buy. That's what it means. So I've said it before. So I'm expecting at least 61% figure before I buy for wave 3. Okay, having explained this, I'm done with BSY. Let's go down to EURUSD. EURUSD, I think I will go to daily. So now EURUSD, we are expecting a new low. EURUSD and DXY go opposite direction. On this one, I don't have to waste time to explain again, but know it. Whenever you are buying DXY, you are selling EURUSD, they go both directions. So now we are expecting EURUSD to drop to 0.97 or lower. So now what am I going to do, or what is my next move? It's simple. I am looking for a correction. This is wave 1. I'm looking for a correction as wave 2. Then I say wave 3. So that's for JPY. Sorry, USD. Now USD CAD. USD CAD. What do we have there? USD CAD is making a complex correction, a complex move. You know, 2 weeks ago, I showed you weekly charts. Last week, I showed you weekly chart. Now, the problem we have is what the way is developing. Two things is involved in this pair. If I get sales setup here, if I see sales setup around this zone, it means this is an expanding flat. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is wave A. Then this A, B, C as wave B. It is an assumption until I get sales setup. If I get sales setup, it means this is indeed wave B. Then wave C will end somewhere around here. But if I don't get the sales setup, it means that the correction has ended this level and the new high will be seen. Hope you know from last week and last week's chart that we are heading to a new high. Let me show you weekly chart again to refresh the memory. So this is where we are going to. Based on weekly and daily, we are going to 1.34, 1.334, and 1.35. This is where we are going. But market doesn't move in a single line. So probably after that very move, I'm expecting on wave 4, which means maybe after this very move, if it will trigger, then we go to 1.33, 1.35. Okay, that's for USD CAD. USDCHF. USDCHF from the let me go to daily. USDCHF made a kind of complex move. You know, you can see sharp down, sharp up, sharp down, sharp up, sharp down again. So based on daily, there is nothing I can predict on daily except a move lower than this. Okay, but on 4 hours, there's something we can get hold of. You can see what we have here. After this drop, this can say to be maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm expecting the price to drop to this level. Okay, if you like to sell, in fact, it's a good sell because once this channel is broken, it will drop to this level. So if I could be on the chart on the system when this will happen, I will sell it. But if I miss it, maybe I open the system, it have dropped far, I will leave it and target this buy. You know, this might be the last drop, then we might get a new high. So for now, let's watch closely what happens at this level. Pounds USD. Pounds USD. What are we looking for? Let me go to daily. Pounds USD last week, when this channel was broken, I was forecasting a higher move from here. But as I always say, the market moved but couldn't continue. That's why you must know what setup is, what the setup is. Don't just based on, because as market changes, we change our count. When market changes, we look for the next possible move. That's what forecast and analysis is all about. So now we are getting 5 waves down. This move is sharp enough to be impulse move. So this can be wave 1, 2, 3. When we get wave 4, I will sell because we are getting a new low. We are getting a new low on pounds USD. So how lower it will go, I do not know, but we are getting a new low. That's all I can say on pounds USD. AUDUSD. AUDUSD. Yeah, here we have another complex move again. Anything on daily? I think nothing on daily. Nothing much on daily. Anyway, on daily, we expected after this ending diagonal for the market to begin to go up. Now we are getting what seems to be an expanding flat. Now let me explain to you. I see this very structure as an expanding flat, which means this is the impulse. This is A, B, C. Now, this is what I'm looking for. If the price go below this very structure, I mean, if the price go below 0.6757, maybe I will no longer see it as an expanding correction. So now, what the next? I'm looking for buy it up from here. If I don't get it, maybe the price begin to do like this. Then it will drop again. By then, I will change the count entirely. And by that time, we might get deeper and deeper than expected. So new low is possible, reversal is possible. Keep close marking on that. Same situation is on New Zealand USD. The same is on New Zealand USD. The same structure, so no need to explain much. If the price reverses between 6144 and 6107, maybe if you buy it up occurs here, I will buy. If not, a new low is expected. So though I didn't expect a new low anyway, but anything can happen in the market. JP225. JP225. What do we expect there? What do we expect? Let me go to daily first to show you. Okay, now this is where we expect the market to reverse. When market comes to this level, then we begin to look for either a new low or correction for further move high. So for now, there's nothing much. We cannot say much for now. Okay, so let's now go to 4 hours to see the recent move. Now, the markets have been going up for a long time, though the speed is not encouraging, but they have been going up. We expected it to reverse from here and give us a new low. It make a correction and keep going again. You know, it can't keep going forever. This can say, we can say that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we might get a shadow or a minor correction, which will end here, or it may go deeper. So now, why am I saying this? If you get the buy top here and you buy, and the market is not moving very strong, you close it because you might get correction from here and drop again. So be mindful of that. EURJPY. EURJPY, what are we expecting? Last week, though during the weekdays, I was expecting a new low from here, but the market dropped a little and keep going again. So now all I'm trying to do is this. I will not buy from here. I see this as with A, maybe or W, B, then C. So it means from here, I look for sell setup. If I get it, I sell and target a new low. Okay. USDJPY. USDJPY, the same situation. Now, USDJPY is already at the reversal zone. So between this place and the reversal zone. So if you set it up occurs here, I will sell, and stop loss will be here. If you don't get set up, do not sell. Do not sell blindly. If you don't know what setup is, maybe you need to learn. You can learn from me or anybody who is experienced. I have students I teach. So don't just sell because you see this this diagram. No. So looking for sell setup and we target a new low that is below this level. Pound JPY. Pound JPY. Pound JPY and USDJPY are making similar move. Sorry, Pound JPY and EURJPY are making similar moves. So I was looking for a new low from here. That's what I mean by new low is something lower than this from here. But it went up, it's not correcting. So I'm looking for a new high. In fact, you can buy this, but buy with small lot size. You can buy this, close it here, and then sell. So when market opens tomorrow, if I'm awake and I see reason to buy, I will buy with small size, close it here, then look for set it up and sell all the way low. So it's still going lower. Let's go to gold. Gold. What do we have on gold? Let me go back to daily again. Daily chart, I have explained it so many times. This is where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gold, it will likely give us a new low. And that is maybe 70 over 30. 70% will get a new low, 30% will not get. So let's go to 4 hours to know. My problem with gold is that I don't see the sharpness of an impulse move. That's my little concern. I don't see the sharpness of impulse move. So why am I saying this? If you have sold gold from our last week analysis, what we do, the best thing to do now is to move your stop loss to break even. Because whenever market is moving slowly, we can get a sharp move up at any time. So we don't have anybody to blame. And if you haven't sold gold and you get something like this, a kind of A, B, C, you can join the sellers and target a new low. So that's simple. Let's go to silver. Silver, last week, market made a kind of drama this week. Last week, I pointed out that silver is giving us silver is more sweet than gold, which means silver is more impulsive than gold. That gold might be going sideways and silver might be going impulsively to the upside. And something happened during the week, something funny. Silver turned to be faster than gold in going down. So this is why I tell you, I didn't control the market, neither anyone does. Nobody controls the market. We try to predict what will happen next. That's what we do, and nothing more. So nobody will say this must happen in the market. Never. Nobody knows that. Never. So silver turned to be faster than gold in going lower. I think it's somehow funny. Okay, so now I didn't sell silver because I never thought it will begin to go lower. I didn't sell silver. But for what I'm seeing here, silver will go lower. Then what is next thing to do? If I get A, B, C, I will sell. If I don't get it, if it continues going like this, I will leave it because it's not a good trading idea to jump in. That is what's called jumping. I said that it will give us a new low and just enter sell. That is being jumping in, but jumping in is wrong because you can jump in, it will just do like this. It's possible. Something like this type of move can happen anywhere, anytime. It's possible. So That's why you need to be careful when you are buying or selling, in order not to blow your account. Silver will give us new low. I'm sure of that. Anyway, 80% sure of that. Platinum, platinum platinum, gold, silver, they move something, but sometimes a little different. On gold and silver, I'm expecting a new low, but on platinum, I'm not expecting a new low. The worst we can get on platinum is this. Let me do this. The worst we can get on platinum is this. Is this. So I'm not expecting a new low, but we might get a big correction, which will be an ABC, which will be around 810, 820, 830, 840, or 850. So if platinum fails to reverse from this place, then we might get correction and lower again between 850, 820 before it begins to go up finally. Okay, US oil. US oil last week, I said we are getting a new low. Yes, the new low. My thinking is that after the new low, we begin to get a fast move. But now the market is doing something else. The market is doing what we call excuse me, ending diagonal. We have WXYXZ. So the wave Z is making an ending diagonal, which means this is wave 1, this is wave 2, this is wave 3, and this is wave 4. Then wave 5 is expected to end a little below this level. That's somewhere here, where we expect wave 5. But if it goes far lower than this level, if it goes far lower than this wave 3, then it's no longer any diagonal. It's something else. So now, how do we trade it? How to trade it? The best way to trade it is that if you can, if you are skillful enough to get buy signal from this very low, if you can get it, you buy from here. If you cannot get buy signal from this very low, you wait for the break of this and the correction, then you buy. So it calls for scale. It calls for an experience. Because why? If you can just enter because it is on this very line, you can see a bounce, then you presume it will bounce again. And it will just do this and keep going lower. I have seen many things in trading. So I never presume on anything. I must get the setup. Setups can fail. If I get a setup and trade, it fails. I won't blame myself. But if I trade blindly or on presumption, it fails. It pains me. I blame myself. So that's for oil. Today I might do the cryptos differently. So NASDAQ. Okay, let me go to daily on NASDAQ. On NASDAQ, remember, possibility of new low is here. Possibility of new low is here. You can see this is W, X, Y. So we can get X, Z. That's one possibility. Okay. So now, what is our concern? You know, from this chart, market has getting to the sorry, for this chart, we expected the market to reverse around here. It keeps going up. Now, is we were expecting a correction, which is ABC, but it failed. It went far above normal ABC. So now, what are we expecting now? Simple. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. Then 4. We end anywhere here. Then 5. And after that 5, we now begin to check whether we will have a new low or not. Now, we have to focus on what we have on hand. Let's go to 4 hours. So 4 hours, what do I put this 38.2? Normally, wave 4 ends at 38.2 to 50%. So we look for how the market will move towards this level. But if market keeps going swiftly, impulsively, and break this 50 level, then expect a correction and a lower move. So for now, keep watching what happens around here. What happens around here is important. Okay, we might get after him, might get A, B, C, and drop again, which give us a bigger correction before we now buy again. So pay close attention. NASDAQ, many of them are doing something. NASDAQ, S&P 500, same structure. US 30, same structure. So this is no longer ABC. Let me correct myself. It's no longer ABC. We are now getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the correct thing. So for maybe 5. Then wave 5 can be, the fifth wave can be the air. Then from here, we get A, B, C, which is B. From there again, we get another move. After that, either we get a new low from there, or we get correction and go up again. The next is okay. Now I will end the video here. Let me do the crypto separately because some people don't like to watch anything except crypto. So let me give them the privilege so that they go ahead and watch their cryptos and leave us alone with other things. So thank you for watching. If this is the first time you are watching my video, please subscribe, like, share. We have students class. We teach what I'm doing. I teach people. If you want to join my class, inbox me. You can see my details on the below at the description of this video. Below just click more. You see details, links to open Binance account, other crypto accounts, links to my free Telegram channel, links to my free WhatsApp channel, and you can even see my personal phone number. You text me or call me if you want to be my student, and I will enroll you. I don't charge much. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.